So obviously the AI, the more use of AI is going to change the way we interact within the organization. So maybe we'll start thinking about how the organizational structure in security is going to change, or how security or GRC interacts with the rest of the organization. So how do you envision those changes brought by more use of AI?
Sure, sure. Well, I often think about the use of emerging technology in GRC as a tool in the battle for talent.
Right.
I don't know about you, but if you hire kind of recent college grads who are hungry and driven, smart people, and you ask them to audit something, sets of control, they might do it once, they might do it twice, and then they might say, yeah, I've done this a couple of times already. I'm ready for something different.
Right.
And so you're not going to retain good people for long if you're doing very manual, toilsome work.
Yes.
They're capable of doing much more strategically important things. So it's a tool that you can use to retain your best people by getting rid of some of the toil and manual work, and then focusing them on the higher leverage, higher strategic things. You might say that, having some of these capabilities in place allow you to maybe hire lower skilled folks, maybe because some of the work is being done by AI. But I think I think about it a little bit differently. It allows more time and opportunity for people on your team to grow, expand their skill set, figure out ways to help them
be more innovative. Yes. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
As far as the rest of the business is concerned, there's always a problem of reach, right? How do you, we're a small team. We're trying not to be a back office function. We want to be everywhere the business is. And you want to try to maintain relationships with stakeholders and stay involved and engaged. And that's hard to do at scale, right? So technology can help you with that. We're seeing really interesting things in the area of like enterprise search, for example, where you can make content available, you can make guidelines and guidance available.
Provide advice,
make that sort of first contact tier one experience
a
little bit more self-service. And then, where you've kind of knocked down some of the easy questions, now we can kind of get involved at the next level
and continue educating the AI so it can grow with us.
Yeah. So AI is a great way to do that. We've seen a lot of other kind of workflow related things, scheduling reminders and follow-ups and automated evidence collection and continuous monitoring, and action, issue and action planning, feedback loops.
Yeah. That's where the agents start coming in. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So the AI enabled workflows can cover a lot more ground faster than a human can.
Right.
So whether it's like, reoccurring touch points, continuous monitoring, auditor might be able to come in and assess something once a year, once a quarter. AI can test it all day long.
Yes.
Right. So I think it's that really is the way that as a GRC leader, you can think about expanding your reach in terms of coverage and frequency in a way that human assessors just can't.
And it's possible because, again, auditors are humans, they have limitations. It is possible that using AI also is going to increase the effectiveness of your control monitoring. It may discover things that the auditors otherwise will not be able.
Yeah, I think that's really interesting. And I think we'll see over the next couple of years how useful AI can be in the control testing process.
Right.
There are things probably it will find the needle in the haystack that it would have taken a very long
almost
time.
Like forensic audit to figure it out. Yeah.
Or a very, specific kind of person maybe.
Yeah.
But AI will certainly be able to leverage pattern recognition and find different kinds of needles in the haystack that humans may not have been able to detect, especially where you have large amounts of structured data.
Yep.
I think that's the kind of thing that AI can get very good at. And there's some things I think, that humans may be better at identifying, things that require more business context.
Right.
There's really an art behind some of that.
Yes.
I'm really curious to see whether AI can compete in those sort of maybe qualitative judgments in the same way. But for quantitative, structured, reproducible type testing, like certainly there's a lot of space for AI to come in and help.
It's almost like a junior GRC analyst that is never tired, does the job all the time, and you can educate it, kind of bring them up clear. So one area that we're, I would say, struggling, and maybe that's the accurate word, I would like to hear your opinion, is the supply chain.
Yeah.